guys. We are back for a match preview. Liverpool Toulouse, Europa League. It's back. Let's talk about it, guys.
Did it work out, the translation? I'm sure about the French. I mean, the English. Yeah.
Jurgen, before we talk about football, obviously, two of the clubs big rivals are going through a period this morning at the minute. Manchester United with Charlton and Everton, former chairman as well. Obviously, the clubs paid tribute. I just wondered if you'd met either of them at any point and whether there was anything you could add in terms of the tribute yourself.
I don't think I can add anything. I never met any of them, at least not as far as I know. But being 8 years in England now, and with respect, especially to Bobby, I knew him before I arrived here. And yeah, one of the biggest football personalities, definitely in English football, European football, world football. And how I said, I can't add anything, but I really feel for the family, and I hope they're doing okay. And with Mr. Ken Wright, it's similar. The thing what I read a little bit recently, and like obviously a massive heart for the city and a massive heart for Everton. But the message he gave around the Hillsborough thing, or the speech he held that time, I heard about. They choose the wrong city and the wrong mums. It's a really, really strong message. And with all the rivalry with Everton, especially around the games.
Yeah, I just want to pause it there because, yeah, Bill Kenwright, in that, if everyone remembers that Hillsborough speech he gave as the Everton owner, yeah, it was a class act, man. He was a class act. Yeah, picked on the wrong mums. That was, fantastic. Sorely missed, especially to Everton fans, definitely.
So I don't think we have any issues with each other, left and right of the games. So this just shows how united we are in these moments, and that's really big. And he found the absolute right words for it. So same here. My condolences to the family, and I hope they're okay.
In terms of the injury situation at the club, what's happened with Andy Robertson? Has he had surgery? How's he recovering? And also Cody Gakpo, is he ready to return after missing out for the weekend?
Yeah, Robbo had surgery, and all went well, as good as it could be. So recovery starts after he wakes up. I think it happens this morning, and so that's it. We don't know how long it will take or whatever. But the first step is done. That's good. Cody's in full training now since Sunday. Means he's available for the squad. Whatever we do with that, we have to see. But that's good as well. Who else is out? Yeah, no, not in team training.
Okay,
basically just said Thiago's a hologram.
Well, before we carry on with the press conference, guys, big up to everyone in chat. Thank you for joining me and K-Mac this evening for the match preview for Liverpool and Toulouse. One question before we carry on there. Do we ever see Thiago play for Liverpool ever again? I mean, what do you reckon, K-Mac? Do we ever see Thiago play again?
Yeah, when he comes back to do the Legends
he
or a
played-
charity match for Gerrard.
He hasn't played for 6 months now,
Nah.
and he had hip surgery. They didn't really tell us what the hip surgery was. You know, did he get a brand new hip? What is it?
I think it was a big surgery, you know.
Yeah,
And I
because
just don't think he's recovered. Like keeps on breaking down.
by the sounds of it, he can't recover.
I mean, if he's getting his coaching badges, then fair play. Like have him as a coach, not a problem there. Especially if we go for Alonso in a couple of years, him and Thiago would be sick.
Oh yeah, definitely. We got Frank.
He is a hologram. He's a hologram here in 200 grand. I'm sorry, like it's not good. It's not good.
Well, this is why people like me and K-Mac said he should have gone in the summer, but you know, no one listened. Let's carry on.
We've got a busy schedule again because it's midweek Sunday, all the way to the international break as well. But at the same time, I'd imagine the ambition and the thought is that you can carry real momentum into that international break with Manchester City on the other side of it as well.
I didn't think until Sunday yet, to be honest, not at all. Toulouse deserves all our respect. It's a really interesting.
I'm sorry, but these closed captions cracked me up. These subtitles. You see the way they put Toulouse? They just put two and lose.
I know.
They crack me up. They really do.
I would say Story winning the FA Cup last year, becoming 13th in the league, but winning the French Cup. Sorry, not the FA Cup, winning the French Cup. And it's a massive, massive thing, obviously. And this year, a really young team, a really talented team, a football team. And you see them playing, it's really nice. They have a clear idea. But we have to see how they exactly show up here. We don't know. They against Paris or Lens, they played slightly different. In all other games, you could see that they really want to go for it, and got a point against PSG, which is obviously a massive one. And so we have to make sure that we are really ready. So and then it's about us. That's very important, that we really create an atmosphere through the way we play. And if we do that, then it's as much. I'm pretty sure that they're looking forward to playing at Anfield. The players of Toulouse, coaches and stuff like this. But then we have to make sure that they cannot enjoy it, because that's the plan. It's a competition, and we are not here to for friendly games or whatever. We are really here to win football games, and that's what I hope we can show.
Mike?
Yeah, you're well positioned in your group. 2 wins from 2 games so far. Another victory against Toulouse would put you in a really good position.
True. Yeah, we should not. But actually, it's now not that I think we play Toulouse at home, so we have to win, that we can lose at Toulouse or whatever, these kind of things. We want to win the football games. So, and that's the next the next opportunity we have. That would bring us to 9 points and would keep Toulouse on 4 points. That's all clear. But that, knowing that, changed nothing. We have to play to our best. We will make a few changes, not too many maybe. We will see. But we have to make sure that we are really ready for the competition. And the boys so far showed really that we are ready for the competition. And that's what I want to see. And obviously, we hope it will go long in this competition. For that, we have to make all the decisive steps, and tomorrow night is a very big one.
Looking back to Saturday and Darwin Nunez's role in the second goal that he set up for Mo Salah, is that an indication of how he's progressing in terms of, maybe this time last season we know with his pace he'd get away from people, but running in towards goal, maybe he would have had a crack at goal and Mo Salah in a better position. Is that just one of the signs of how he's growing as a player?
He's just in a really good moment. Darwin is in a really good moment. It's yes, but some time necessary to adapt to everything. New country, new language, new team, all these kind of things. That's long gone. He's in the middle of the team. Everybody is really happy with him. I'm very happy with him. We had to make a decision before the game. Who of the two will start? Is it Lucho or Darwin? Darwin has a little bit cramps at the end of the international game. So we thought, okay, maybe we start Lucho. We spoke to both took it. Lucho's job was to create, prepare, do what you can do to cause as much trouble as possible, and Darwin comes on and kills the game off. That was the idea, and that worked out really, really well with speed. But you could see it was really intense for him, even if it was, I don't know exactly how long, 20 odd minutes. It was really intense, so it was the right decision to do how we did. It's always tough for the boys to have this kind of travels before the games, and but now he's fine for this game, I would say, and for the next game, so that's good. And yes, it's a complete. He's really, I think he's really happy. And we are really happy with him, and that's what I can see, at least on the pitch and on the training ground, and that's really important. Really good moment for him.
Anyone else? No?
Love it.
All good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so there we go, guys. We've heard from the horse's mouth right there. So what do you take from that, K-Mac? What I take from it, that we're going to see a very strong lineup against Toulouse tomorrow.
I think we're going to see Nunes.
Yeah, I mean, just bigged him up. If he ain't playing, then I don't
There you
know
go.
what. Yeah. And look, we did Diaz thing as well. The way he just spoke about Diaz, fine. If Diaz is the Jack Grealish in our team, that's what Klopp wants him to do. I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. But yeah,
I mean, if he's working away into how he plays Diaz and Nunes in games, where Diaz, does a lot of the bamboozling and wears them down, and then Nunes comes on to finish it, I'm fine with that. That's called squad rotation. That's called being really good with your tactics.
Yep.
And what I liked about that interview as well, he's done his homework on Toulouse.
Mm-hmm.
He's not just gone into that blindly. He's talked about, the fact they did get a draw against PSG.
Yeah.
They score a lot of 90th minute goals, by the way. And luckily they've lost their best player. He's injured with a knee injury, and I can't pronounce his name for the life of me.
No.
What's his name? His name is oh God.
Go on, give it a go.
Abu Khalal.
There you go. Yeah, so Klopp's done his homework, which is, it's good. He's basically saying he doesn't want his team. I think he's going to pick a strong lineup, and it's going to pee off a lot of the Liverpool fan base because they don't want to see strong lineups in Europa League. But if you listen to Klopp there, he wants to win this competition. He's in it to win it. And by the way, there's a thing as well. If Liverpool finish first in this group, we do not have to play the last 32. You go straight to the last 16. So that's
great.
It's a big incentive to finish first in your group. And if we win this game, I believe we're 5 points clear after 3 games. So I think Klopp's going to take it seriously. He's going to put a really strong team out tomorrow, get the 3 points. He doesn't want Liverpool to be complacent. That's why I brought up the PSG result. PSG obviously were complacent in their game, and they got that 1-1 draw against them. So Klopp's just basically putting it out there. No, we're going to be a strong team. We're going to win this game because all the top teams in all the groups go into the last 16, and I think all the you miss out on the last 32 or something, don't you? I'll get the rules up in a minute, but I believe is that the case?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you do. Yeah,
the last 32. So Liverpool straight in the last 16. So yeah, strong team. I think is what he's going to put out. K-Mac, you think that's the right thing to go as well?
I do feel like we might see the same midfield though of Gravenberch, Endo, and Elliott. Actually, no, we've got Jones, haven't we? So it could be.
Curtis Jones will play, I think, because he hasn't been playing.
Yeah, so it could be Jones. It could be Jones, Endo, Elliott, because Gravenberch played the last game.
Yeah,
and that's not bad, by the way. That's not bad.
Big up, Destiny. I don't know if you're a new subscriber. I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before, but big up to you, my friend. Hope you're doing good.
Big up.
Yeah, Curtis Jones has got one game left. He's missing the Forest game. It's because we had the international break, so it feels like Curtis Jones has been missing for months. But yeah, he's got.
And if you listen to him in that press conference, he talks like he's going to be playing like in the Premier League next, but he's not. He's still banned.
You know what? That's what I like about Curtis Jones. You know, people have a go at Curtis Jones for being a positive young man. Like people talk like he shit don't stink sort of thing. But what's wrong with that? What's wrong with having a little bit of arrogance about you? I don't get it.
I think the kid's been playing in Liverpool's midfield since he was 18 in the Premier League. Like to be in a Liverpool squad and in a Liverpool midfield, you've got to be arrogant and you've got to back yourself. And fair play to him. He's only had really one big chance, and he took it last season.
Yeah,
that's the only time he's really been played. Like, look, lad, you're playing, and he's took it. And for me, when he's available, he'll probably come back into the team. Don't be surprised. Like,
yeah,
I
think
Klopp does rate him.
Yeah, Gangan Deep says, I hope he doesn't put out most of the big hitters low. I think he will, man. I think he will. See,
at home, they'll all be on the bench. I've
got this thing about rotation. Yeah, like people don't agree with me. It might be because I'm old, but I mean, K-Man might agree with me a little bit because we're similar age. But I don't think you have to rotate as much as people think you do. When I look at the best teams in the world, the best players usually always play every week. They don't usually drop their best players. And I keep saying it, I don't see a problem Trent playing on Thursday for 60 minutes, getting the job done, getting subbed off for half hour, and then playing again on Sunday. Playing against Forest at home, playing 60 minutes again, getting subbed off for the last half hour. That's 2 hours of football in between Thursday and Sunday. I don't really see that as too much of a problem and too much of an ask. We have 5 substitutions now. You can change half your squad in game. And even if the big hitters aren't playing, as K-Max just said, they're all going to be on the bench. So they'll probably all come on. I believe you have to rotate. Don't get me wrong, guys. But do you think we have to actually... Are we a better team, K-Mac, when we don't actually rotate as much?
Look, all I can say about the rotation thing is we played every single game we could 2 years ago. Every single game we could, yeah, and we lost out by 1 point and two finals from winning. 1 point and 1 final from winning everything, and we did not rotate that year at all.
No.
And there was only 3 subs allowed that year, so players can do it. But what I don't want to see is needless rotation. What I want to see is tactical changes in the game, which make us stronger or keep us ahead in games, or keep it tight. Because I don't want to see all this conceding goals all the time stuff. And this is where the substitutes come in, and this is where I wouldn't say rotation. I'd just say tactical substitutions more is needed. And I think Klopp's doing that. I think he's doing it this season, and it's great.
I think like, and we don't play as intense anymore. Now our intensity in the way we play now is slowed down so much. We play ourselves through 90-minute games. We don't start off at 100 miles an hour and finish at 100 miles an hour anymore. That's not what Liverpool do anymore. They try and control themselves through the games, because I think Klopp is aware of injuries and stuff like that. And, with the 5 substitution rule, I think that just helps big clubs let their big players play more regularly without having to rotate them because of that 5-sub rule. That's why all the big clubs wanted the 5-sub rule and the little clubs didn't, because it really does. Help everyone out, but it really does benefit the bigger teams because they can go, right, my best players can start more regularly and play more because I can sub them off and bring 5 other substitutions on, and I can keep my team pretty good. And that's the whole point of having a squad now. You've got to use a good bench, and I don't think it helps Trent playing 2 games, resting a game, playing a game where he only plays 45 minutes, then resting a game, then play. I'd rather Trent just start every game and then come off in games when we're winning games, because we're going to be winning a lot of our football matches. And if you're 2 or 3-0 up against certain teams, Trent don't need to play 90 minutes. You've got 5 subs. Klopp can take him off half hour to spare, put Gomez in there. You can change it around so much, and I think that will help the big teams going forward. I really, really do. Really do. And that's why I think Klopp's going to that's why Klopp's picked such a strong side. That's why Klopp's picked a strong side in the last 2 Europa League games. It ain't gone with kids. I think even I thought, Klopp's just going to throw this competition away, concentrate in the Premier League, just play the kids in there and all that. No, he's like, no, I'm playing the squad. The squad's playing, and
we've got a couple of kids that are now squad players, so
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And Stefan, I just want to update someone as well. Stefan Bessesi is still out, by the way. Vase of flowers. Klopp said it in the press conference.
Yeah, Stefan's still out. Which is Stefan being out still a bit of a worry to you?
When he came back, and he's been injured again, hasn't he? So
yeah.
Did he get injured on the under 21s? Because he's been playing for the under 21s, hasn't he? For Spain. So is that where he got injured?
I don't know where he got injured. I don't even know what injury he's got at the moment.
Because he was on the bench.
Yeah, he came back from injury, didn't he? Made the bench. Something happened. I think Klopp said he picked up a niggle in his recovery or something like that.
I'll just go on mute and I'll quickly have a look. All right.
Yeah, because I'm not sure what is that. It's a bit worrying that Stefan keeps getting injured. I ain't gonna lie. The Thiago thing, I don't know what it is with Thiago, guys. We've never really been told what kind of surgery he had. All we know is he had a hip surgery. So a lot of people are guessing that he had a whole hip replacement. You don't actually take that long to come back from a hip replacement, guys. It might sound major, but you're out of hospital in 24 hours of a hip replacement. They want you, as soon as you have your hip replaced, you're on your feet hours after the operation, walking around. I don't know if that would keep him out this long. I don't know I don't know if the surgery Thiago had was even longer. There was more in-depth surgery for Thiago in that hip. But I think we got to start looking at that. Klopp looks like he's getting fed up. I've said it for a while now since Thiago's been here. Thiago's a very slow healer. A bit like Daniel Sturridge. He's an extremely slow healer. And when he feels a little niggle or a bit of pain, he's done again. And he can't work through pain. So I think Klopp's getting a bit annoyed by it now. The only time I've seen Thiago, literally the only time I've seen Thiago this season was when all the players came back from the summer. Everyone was in kit, apart from Thiago.
He was in jeans.
Skinny jeans in the top. Looked like he was doing his badges or something.
He's in the squad photo, though. Stefan Bessesi pulled his calf playing in the last UCL game.
Right.
And he's still not fit. 2 weeks out. So I think it was against Union. Did he play against Union? We played him as right back, didn't we?
I can't remember what game we played in there.
We played him as right back, and he got injured. Anyway, that's it. So it's not his back or his hip, which is what Stefan's previous injury was. It's his calf.
Yeah, calf you just got to be a little bit careful with. So
he might have just come back too early.
I'd rather players stay out till they're fit and ready to come back. I'd rather that.
Me too.
But the Thiago thing, I think Thiago's played once since February. I think something like that.
I don't even know what game that was.
I think he played in April, didn't he? Or something like that. It's not It's been mad. I think he had one game in April, but he's been out for 6 months.
Because he went for the operation at the end of the season, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or was he injured before the end of the season?
Yeah, he was
last
injured
season?
before the end of the season, wasn't he?
Was he? Okay, I don't know that. Right.
I think he played against West Ham in April, I think it was, and then I don't think he was seen again after that.
Yeah, Gangnam Deep said West Ham.
Yeah, so that was in
So it
April.
was West Ham.
So he had the rest of April, and then most of May. Then the season finished, and now we're in.
Guys had about 5 million in wages off us.
Yeah, we're just about to hit November as well, and we're about to come to the busy season of the Premier League, as they said there. It's midweek, weekend, midweek, weekend, midweek, weekend, till the international break. Then we come back for international break, and we got Man City on the 25th of November. Then after that, then you're going into the Christmas period. So where is Thiago go figuring all that? Mate, it's mad, man. It's absolutely nuts. Right, before we pick the team, I really just I need to show you guys this. I don't know if you've seen it. It's absolutely hilarious. Let me get this on screen for everyone because oh my god, this is nothing. This is nothing to do with Liverpool, by the way, guys. This is nothing to do with Liverpool. This is just the funniest crap I've ever seen. Right, I'll put it on the. Where is my? There we go. What? Look at Man City's Champions League wear.
When it doesn't look good on Jack Grealish.
What are they wearing? Look at these scruffy bastards. Look at these scruffy bastards. Look at them. What the hell?
What are they like frat? Are they like frat boys?
Look at these scruffy bastards. Look at them. They've got their name and number on the back like they're 5. They're the richest club in the world. Look at how shitty scruffy jeans they're wearing.
They look like they've got like captain's armbands on.
Look at the state of Ireland. He looks like he just got out of his mum's bed. What the?
Tell you what, he nearly smashed his head off that ceiling thing. Did you see it? He's that tall.
It's just this is awful, man.
Have they got to wear jeans as well?
They got baggy jeans on as well. They're not even. Look how baggy they are. Look how baggy they are.
All got baggy jeans.
This is awful.
Oh my god.
I'm not
they
even
look like a bunch of kids.
This is terrible, man.
That's sad. Yeah, look at Haaland. He nearly takes his head off.
Yeah. I would take my head off if I had to wear that as well. They're the richest team in the world, and they turn up like this. Oh my god! Look at the state of the jeans. They're like top man jeans from the 90s. What is going on with Manchester City and their kitwear? I had to show you guys that because I thought it was hilarious. I just thought that was hilarious. So I had to show you guys that. I just thought that was funny, man.
So, yeah, that's quite funny. Like Guardiola isn't wearing it.
No, Guardiola ain't wearing that shit. Turned up in a Marnie in a Marnie roll neck. He ain't, looking like the milk tray man. He ain't. He's like, nah, I'm all right, man. That's embarrassing. It's Bros, mate. They come back.
That is brilliant, Bros. He's 17. He's 17 and coming back.
I mean, loose fit is in fashion nowadays. No. Who wears loose jeans? I didn't like wearing loose fit jeans back in the day. When that's the only pair of jeans you could buy back then, wasn't it? Do you remember they looked like the boot cut jeans?
Yeah.
Oh, man. And they were the only jeans you could actually buy. No, man. I'm good. But that looks terrible. Oh my god! I dare them to turn up to a Champions League final looking like that, please. Oh man, that is awful.
I love like seeing our players and Klopp like wearing the Liverpool gear because then I can go, oh, that's a nice top. I think I'll get that, and then I'm straight on the website.
No one.
Look, I've got the LeBron James one. Like, I wouldn't even know this existed if it wasn't for Klopp wearing it.
Exactly.
I mean, it's perfect.
No one is buying that City cardigan.
YNWA on the sleeves.
Yeah, they're nice. That's all that stuff.
Sick, man.
I actually like Klopp's hoodies, but if there's a City fan, I'd love to see if there's a City fan that buys that cardigan. It's just awful. We got Frank in the chat as well. Hope you're doing well, Frankie boy.
There you go, Frank.
Hope you're doing well, my man. Funding the owner, K-Mac. Funding the owner. Yeah, I'm all right funding the owner at the moment, gang and deep. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't mind if I put £1 towards the bolster. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm all right with that, man. I'm all right. The owners are all right at the moment, gang and deep. We'll give them a bit of time off at the moment. They're doing all right. Let's pick this team, guys. Let's pick this team, shall we? I don't care if this is now available on Android or iOS. Thank you very much. Right. All right, we're about to have some fun here. Right, guys, let's go. I'll tell you what, let's go from the front to the back instead of going back to front this time. Let's go front to back. Front three, guys, in the chat. What are we going with the front three? Who's your front three for this game, K-Mac?
I would say it's an interesting one because I think Doak's still out. Otherwise, he might actually have a shout. But I think Gapco will be up front. Oh, sorry, no, it'll be Jota on the right, Nunes in the centre, and Gapco on the left.
I think you said Gapco won't play till the Sunday game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it'll be Diaz then. So it'll be Diaz, Nunes. I don't think Salah will play.
Don't know. I think you might go.
Salah will play.
Didn't he go with the front? Didn't he go with the first choice front three against Union?
No, he played.
Who played in that game? Who played in that game?
He played Jota. Oh yeah, he did actually. Jota, Nunes, Salah. He did actually. Yeah, Jota, Nunes, Salah. I'll go with that.
I think
he did
Nunes,
actually. You're right. Jota, Nunes, Salah.
I think Nunes will play.
Nunes will play. Yeah.
I don't think Diaz will play this game. I think Jota might play on the left.
Yeah, Jota might play that.
I think Salah will play.
It'd be interesting though if Salah doesn't play because maybe he'll play Diaz on the left and Jota on the right because he's played Jota on the right before.
I mean, I would like to see Diaz on the right. I'd actually like to see Diaz through the middle.
I mean, to be fair, that's not a bad shout. Someone's wrote Jones in there, but I do think that Jones will probably just stay in midfield.
I think he said Gakpo's not available till Sunday. Gang and deep. I think that's what he just said in the press conference. He's training, and I think he said he'd be ready for Sunday. So,
if he's available, then he'll probably go in there somewhere. But yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine to me. That's got goals.
Now remember, guys, Klopp wants to finish first because he doesn't want to play that last 32 game. So the last 16 is all the teams that finish top in the groups go to the last 16, and all the teams that finish third in the Champions League go into the last 16. Everyone else goes into the last 32. So Klopp don't want to play more games. He doesn't want to play more games. He wants to win this group and get this group done with. So, yeah. Curtis Jones is a good shout, though, because I don't know if he's going to play midfield or not. Midfield three. Let's argue the midfield three now, guys, in the chat. Get your midfield threes in the chat. What do we reckon? Then we'll go back to the strikers. We see what we can do there. Midfield three. So we've got Wataru Endo available, Gravenberch available, Szoboszlai available, Harvey Elliott available, Curtis Jones available, McAllister available. Who else am I missing? Is that it at the moment?
Yeah,
Thiago and Szoboszlai are injured, ain't they? So we've got the six available. Who is your three out of the six?
I go Jones on the left, Endo in the middle, and Elliott on the right.
You reckon Elliott on?
Yeah, because it has been together? Endo, Elliott, and Gravenberch for all of the Euro games. It has.
So
I think Jones basically makes it stronger, doesn't he? So
Curtis Jones is playing. I think
yeah.
there's.
Jones isn't going to play inverted in this. I don't think so. I think Gomez will.
Oh,
Gomez.
Curtis Jones playing right back again.
Yeah, someone's raised it in the chat. I don't think so.
He did all right. He did all right.
He did all right, yeah.
He did all right, to be fair. But I
He
don't.
looked by source, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't. I actually thought
He looked really comfortable.
I think he looked better than Trent, but there you go.
Well, you said it.
Well, if you're inverting, yeah.
I mean, Gravenberch came off early, didn't he, in the Everton game?
Yeah, I think
maybe.
I think Gravenberch is getting minutes. So hardly played any football.
And Elliott came in, but Elliott's been decent. But
see,
to be fair, Elliott starting, maybe Gravenberch. I mean, Gravenberch, Jones, and Endo is decent.
I'm with Gangan deep right there. I think Szoboszlai might play.
Again,
I think he might play.
Needs a break sometimes.
I think he might play.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't play the last Europa League game, did he? He didn't start that. So,
no.
Salah has only started one Europa League game as well. This is a tricky one. Part of me is even thinking of putting Curtis in the DM position.
I do think Endo will play, though. He's played all the Euro games.
I want Endo to play, and then I want McAllister to play as well, and see what McAllister's like without having to be the sole defensive midfielder.
I mean, he's done that before. And he got the ball in for Salah, didn't he?
Yeah.
So McAllister's played higher up when Endo's played.
Everyone forgets McAllister's beautiful pass to Darwin Núñez in that 2-0 win, by the way, against Everton. Beautiful ball. I don't think anyone spoke about it either. It was a great little pass.
No, they haven't. It was a cracking ball.
I think if Wataru Endo don't play this game, I
have no idea when he's going to play.
No. Wataru Endo, Curtis Jones.
Maybe he'll play the games that we qualified already for.
Yeah. Now, Harvey Elliott has been excellent for Liverpool when he comes on as a sub. I think we can all agree with that. When he comes on a sub, I think he's been excellent.
How does this sound, though? How does this sound? Elliott where Salah is, and Gravenberch in midfield. I don't know whether Salah will play from the start. He played the whole Everton game. He played the whole Everton game.
If Doak was fit, I think Doak starts.
I think Doak starts
with Jota and Darwin if he was fit. Because he's not fit, you could play Harvey Elliott there.
It's his natural position, by the way.
You could bring in Kate Gordon. You could bring in Kate Gordon as well.
That would be decent. I would like that. I'd like to see Elliott in there.
Yeah, Elliott as right wing would be a shout, but I don't think.
And then Gravenberch behind him, or even Mac or Dom. Like either or would be great.
I might do that as a members video, Anne. Big up. That's a good idea for a members video. Big up, Anne. I'm with you on the Elliott thing. I don't think Klopp sees him as a right winger. Yeah, he only plays in midfield.
He does play a bit more attacking when he comes on now.
Yeah, he comes
and that's kind of where he plays for England as well.
Yeah, he comes on against tired legs, don't he? So he can get forward more.
I hear you. I hear you. That's probably why I wouldn't like to play him in centre.
I've always said this: if Harvey Elliott had Ben Doak's pace, he'd be because he's got good technical ability, Harvey Elliott, and a good shot on him. If he had Ben Doak's pace, he's back up for Mo Salah all day long. It's not a problem. Not a problem. But this is Europa League and it's Toulouse. You probably can afford. Right, I'll tell you what.
They're not a great team. Like they're 10th in the league.
Yeah, they're not.
They lost their last game. I think they've won one and drew one in the Europa league already. They drew against Union and they beat LASK, and he scored like a 90th minute winner against LASK. But they sold loads of their good players like last season, and they won the French Cup 5-1 against Nantes, which was a weird one because they beat PSG to get there, to get to the final. But PSG had a mad season last year, like turmoil.
I was waiting for someone. I was waiting for someone to do this pun. Someone had to do it. So we can't afford to lose.
But we should be beating these home and away. Like we should.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that we got the home game first is great.
Didn't Elliot play? Yeah, he was excellent in that position against Wolves. So he might be a shout. Yeah, let's go with that front three. Yeah, let's go with that front three. So the midfield, I've actually put McAllister in there because, you know,
I don't mind that at all. That looks good.
We can, you know, drop and doing that deeper role, you know, and then play McAllister a little bit further forward and Curtis Jones on the left-hand side of it. That is, I'd like to see that. And I think Klopp might want to give McAllister a go with Wataru Endo as the 6. Yeah, let's leave that.
He might not even have to do that much defending, mate.
No, exactly. Which
like, they play one up. They think they play one up front as well. Like they don't. He scored like 2 goals the whole season. This guy as well. This Dutch kid, Dutch lad.
Liverpool gave the majority of the ball, so it might be a good confidence boost for McAllister to get a bit further forward, try and create a goal for him or get a goal himself. Play with Tyro Ender in that position. Curtis Jones. All right, let's still the rest of the team, and then we'll come back to it all. So back 4, guys. What's your back 4, my man? I think it'd be personally. I'm gonna go.
I don't think he's going to play him. I don't think he's going to play Shimikas. He can't afford to get him injured.
Now, if Shimikas plays today, that means Gomez plays the weekend.
So I think he'll probably give Scanlon a game. He's on the bench.
Oh, who else?
Scanlon, Quansah, Kanate or Matip, because Matip only came on, and then Gomez.
Right.
It's great that we have these options, by the way. Like I love having these options, being able to just like name lots of different players and go, that's cool playing them.
I actually think Trent will play because he's coming back from injury in these minutes. So I think Trent will play.
Was Luke Chambers on the bench as well? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, Luke Chambers is who I was going to put at left back.
Oh, okay. I thought he was still injured.
No, he's available.
No, he'll play then. Chambers will play. It'll be Chambers.
I think Chambers. Right.
I think Kanate needs to play more. Like he needs to get more games.
I'm not a big fan. I ain't gonna lie.
But I just think he needs to get more games. Like,
I think it'll be. How do I spell Kwanzaa? It's the hardest thing in the world.
It's QU.
It's QUA, ain't it? Oh,
yeah.
QUA. Oh, he ain't gonna be there, is he?
N A H, I think.
A-N. There he is. And Kanate, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I don't know why I put a J. We going Kelleher in goal?
Is he back from injury now? Klopp said Klopp didn't say he was injured, did he?
Yeah, the only ones who really said that were injured was Thiago and Bajcetic.
Yeah, so Keller definitely.
Right. That is a team I sort of picked. So.
I mean, if you're putting Trent there, then Gomez might end up being on the left, mate. I think Gomez has to play because Gomez hasn't played.
I think Gomez plays against Forest at left back.
You think he plays against Forest?
I think Klopp saw enough. I don't think Klopp trusts Tsimikas enough. He's never played 3 Premier League games in a row. This is his 4th season, I think.
It's harsh, man, isn't it?
It's
Like, he's never had a chance to be bad.
I just don't think Klopp.
He just hasn't. Like Tsimikas, I haven't seen Tsimikas have a bad game. I just haven't seen him have a great game. Like, you know what I mean? It's a weird one.
We've got a lot of options. I think Trent might play because he's coming back from that layoff and he needs to get more minutes and more rhythm into his game. So I think Trent might start this game after about an hour, come off, bring Gomez on for half hour.
The reason why I don't think Trent will start, and you'll find this weird, or you might not, because Curtis Jones did the press conference. So I think Curtis Jones is going to be the captain.
No, that's a good point, man. That's a good point. Let's take.
And I don't think Trent will play because Curtis is going to be the captain. And he talked about being the captain, by the way, in the press conference. So I think it could be Gomez.
Good shout, man. That's a good shout. I forgot about that.
And I don't mind that, by the way. I don't mind that team.
Gomez at right.
Gomez has been solid.
Chambers.
He's really good this season.
Yeah, Gomez has been decent, man. He ain't really put that much wrong. All defenders have a mistake in them all the time, every game.
I mean, I'm a bit like I'm a bit miffed, like why Southgate isn't looking at Gomez again now, because
I don't want him anywhere near England, to be fair.
No, I don't want any of our players near England, to be fair, because they always get injured.
No, but yeah,
but I'd like England to do well, and he should be there or thereabouts now. And so should Jones, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm surprised Curtis Jones ain't been called up yet.
Yeah.
If they're looking at Sean Longstaff at Newcastle for a next call up, then they've got to be looking at Curtis Jones as well, surely.
Well, he was talking about that, and he basically said, well, I just let these things sort themselves out. But I had a really good tournament in the under-21s. We won it. I scored the winner. Like, I know it came off his ass. And he kind of joked about that as well. And he's like, these things should just like sort themselves out. And he should literally just be like, okay, well, you've done it in the under-21s. You can't play for them anymore. Let's start getting you training with the England team. You should be training with them now.
Yeah.
Because they call players up to train with them, even if they're not picked. Like, that's something they've always done. So he should be there or thereabouts now. And Elliott should as well, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Like, Henderson should be nowhere near that now. Playing in front of like 600 people.
Yeah,
seriously?
Henderson should be an England team.
Crazy.
I'm looking at his team and I'm just thinking, Curtis Jones might play right back again and do the inverted thing.
What, and Gomez plays where Canate is?
Yeah.
Could be right.
And then
could be right.
And then he might want to get Gravenberch some more minutes again.
That's a good shout.
And he probably want Wataru Endo to play.
That's a good shout, mate. Yeah, so Gomez and Kwanzaa, which I like as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Gomez and Kwanzaa, Jones at right back.
You might get Jones to do that inverted right back.
Gravenberch in midfield. I mean, that's a nice midfield as well.
Gravenberch, Wataru Endo, and I don't know, a McAllister in midfield.
That's nice.
Curtis Jones as that inverted right back that goes and sits in alongside Wataru Endo, and lets Gravenberch and McAllister get further forward. You know, he might do something like that to get some players more minutes.
Yep.
But yeah, look, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave Gomez at right back because I would prefer to see Curtis Jones in midfield, but it might be saying he does. Curtis Jones was so comfortable the last time he played at right back, and it's Europa League. He wouldn't do that in any other competition, but he might feel like, he wants to give Curtis Jones minutes. He wants to give Gravenberch minutes, but he also wants to give Wataru Endo minutes, and then he might be looking at someone like if Harvey Elliott's playing on right wing, he might have to look at someone in like a Szoboszlai, like a McAllister, and go, I want him to play a little bit further forward to see what he can do there. Yeah, it's interesting, but this is the dilemma we've got because we've got so many players now in the squad to pick from.
Was that the last game that he played, Jones? Because I'm looking at the lineup for the last game, and he played Stefan Bajcetic as right back.
No,
Did Jones come on? And
I think it was the first game against LASK, wasn't it? He played right back.
No, he played Stefan at right back. I'm just looking at the games, like where he played him. Did he play him at Brighton? Was it Brighton? It wasn't Brighton. Was it Brighton?
I know he played full
that was Trent. Have we played LASK twice?
No, not yet. They're the last game we played.
Oh, okay, so I wonder if it was Wolves then. I'm just looking to see whether it was Wolves. No, Gomez played right back, Wolves.
Yeah, against Union. So our team against Union was Allison, Trent, Kanate, Kwanzaa, Simicast, Gravenberch, Endo, Elliott, Salah, Darwin, and Jota. It was an extremely strong side.
Jones came on in that game, but I don't know. I don't think he played right back because Gomez did as well. So I think Gomez went in there. Jones has definitely played right back this season. Was it in the EFL Cup? Just gonna have a look.
Oh, was it in the League Cup?
It was.
It was in the League Cup.
And he was really good in that, by the way.
Yeah, it's in the League Cup. I knew he played there.
It was, yeah. He played right back in the League Cup, and he wore the armband as well.
I think McConnell might make the bench, Alexander. I think McConnell might make the bench. The younger Jimmy Milner. He might play, yeah.
Hang on. So I think Doak's available then, mate. If Klopp didn't say he was injured, then I think it could be Doak and Elliott then.
Let me have
Doak with Elliott in midfield.
Let me have a look. Yeah, he only said Thiago and that were injured, but
yeah. So I think it could be. I think it could be Doak. I mean, it could be completely different. Like
but then,
play. I don't know.
But then he only got told. He only said the injuries of the people who asked him about certain players, weren't he?
Yeah.
So
he
didn't
say like who made the bench or who might.
I
don't know.
So
Stefan got injured against LASK, and he's been out for like a couple
of
weeks now.
Doak's available. Yeah, Doak's available.
So that could be Elliott in midfield, Doak on the right hand side, and Jones as right back, and Gomez in the centre. You could be spot on there, mate.
Yeah. So Doak's available. So by the look of it, I'm looking at the injuries now, and I don't think it only says Robbo, who's out till January. Cody Gakpo, he said he's available for the Sunday game. And then he said Thiago and Stefan are still out. Yeah. So by the look of it, Ben Doak might be available.
He played the last home game, didn't he, against Union?
Yes, I saw it. Matt from Coppish, was on the advert for Europa League. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, big up to Matt.
Going places.
Doak's got no end product though. I mean, give him a chance.
He's still a bit young.
He's under. Give him a chance. I mean, to be fair, he gets to the byline. He does put the ball into the box. He does. But if someone just gets on the end of it, I know what you're saying though. But he does play with his head up. He isn't one of these players who has his head down. He does have his head up. But the thing of Doak, he's obviously got a very bright future. We all think a lot of him, but you could put Doak in this game. Then you got Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, and Wataru Endo, like K-Mac said. So I mean, then you got your team, ain't you? Then
Doak's Doak's like a 17-year-old kid that we signed from Celtic for 500,000 last year. Like, let's give him a bit of slack. Like he should be nowhere near the first team, but he's that good that he is. So end product will come. Like, it will come.
Yeah, get better and better. He plays with his head up. As long as he plays with his head up, end product will be there eventually for him.
Every game I've seen him play, he's had a big chance.
Yeah, he creates.
He's had a big chance.
Yeah, he creates.
Like he's hit the bar at the post, like already. Like, and I think he's scored already, hasn't he?
I can't remember. Yeah, I think he has got a goal. Yeah,
I think he's got a goal as well.
So, I mean,
give him a bit of time. Like,
Nunes needs the break. Nunes barely
No, he
plays,
doesn't.
my friend. Big up Quasi anyway. Big up to you.
I want him to play. I want to smash 5 goals in. Get that mojo back.
I don't think Darwin barely plays. I'm not. Let me have a look at
He's
Darwin.
been a sub a lot.
Yeah.
Sub a lot.
He
was sub against Newcastle. Sub against Everton. He played against Brighton. He was a sub against Chelsea. He was a sub against Tottenham.
He's played 8 Premier League games this season. He's got 3 goals, 3 assists.
How many has he started though?
So he's got 6 GA in 8 games in the Premier League. But I don't know how many he's actually started.
I don't think he started. I think he started 3 or 4.
Let me go.
I don't think he started. I don't think he started a lot of games.
Let me have a look. Well, there you go. So he's had 8 appearances this season for Liverpool in the Premier League, and 5 of them have been subs.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, he
needs to start.
Yeah, he's had 8 appearances, 5 as sub. So he's only started 3 games this season in the Premier League. Yeah,
He's still done really well, by the way.
Yeah, I mean he's got 6 GA in 8 games, and 5 of them have been sub. He's getting better, man. Big up Wayne, how you doing, man? Big up Quasi as well in the chat. Fair, but don't be surprised if. Oh man, if he's just as frustrating as Salah and Luis Diaz and the rest of them, I think he's just joined the club, ain't it? Join the club.
We're used to it.
We're used to the frustration. Alexander, we're used to it, man. Captain Sal Nunes has to play. Certainly does, man. I just feel like he's got a rest for the weekend. As a 23-year-old man, really can't play 1 hour on Thursday and then be fit and go on Sunday.
No, he can play.
I mean, Haaland played today for Man City. He's got to play on the weekend as well.
They don't need
Manchester
that much.
Derby.
I mean, the Forest game, we haven't got early kickoff again, have we?
No, we're 2:00.
And is it on a Sunday?
Sunday at 2:00. Yeah.
Yeah, that's plenty of time. Plenty of time.
And we're at home as well, guys.
And we're at home.
Don't forget, there's no travel. There's no travel.
Yeah, it's fine.
No travel. So this is the thing. They don't have to play 90 minutes either. We should get this game done in an hour.
Yeah.
And then you take Darwin off. You take Jota off. You take Jones off. You take McAllister. He starts off. You take a Gomez off. Whatever. And you put 5 new players on and keep the legs fresh.
Absolutely.
You have to give him at least 60 minutes, man. Why making
Start with all the kids. Start with all the kids. Burn them out, and then bring on the big guns if we need them.
Lovely 25 degrees, sunny here in the morning at 8 a.m. in Australia. Way making us jealous.
Yeah.
Another idea for a show, Jamie. Players we nearly signed but didn't for different reasons. Lee Bowyer, do you remember that? Remy and Nelka.
Ravanelli. Remember that.
Gabriel Heinz.
Heinz was funny. Like
Gabriel Heinz wanted to leave
that was a done deal.
Gabriel Heinz wanted to leave Man United to join Liverpool. It's weird.
I thought that was a done deal.
Man United were far better than us at the time, and it looked like it was going to happen, and it never. And then he went to Real Madrid out of nowhere, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that was a weird one. I'll tell you a player. Do you remember we almost bought Tim Flowers from Southampton, the goalkeeper?
Was that when he was young or older?
No, he was in the Premier League and he was training.
No, I mean him. Was he? Was that before he went on to a big club? Did Tim Flowers go to Villa?
I think he went. I think he did go to Villa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Wimbledon, Southampton, something like that? And Liverpool tried to buy him, didn't they? And he had a trial at Anfield at Melwood at the time and stuff like that. And for some reason, 93. There you go. And for some reason, it never happened.
What about Sergio Aguero?
Yeah, that was
close. That was very close.
Cristiano Ronaldo was very close.
Oh God, don't even tell me about Ronaldo. Like 7 million was too much.
Yeah, Liverpool said 7 million was too much for Ronaldo. Liverpool had first choice on Ronaldo. It's what not a lot of people know. Liverpool had first dibs on Cristiano Ronaldo, and they said, you can have him, he's yours. 7 million is all we're asking. And Liverpool went, nah, we're all right. And then Man United paid 12 million for him. So
12 million.
Work that one out. That's right. He went to Southampton and Blackburn. But yeah, Oris, how you doing, man? Been a while. Hope you're doing well, my man. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, that's the team we're going with, guys. Keller in goal, Gomez, Kanate, Kwanzaa, Luke Chambers, McAllister, Endo, Curtis Jones, Elliott, Darwin, and Diogo Jota. If Doak's available, maybe Doak will play at the right wing position. Elliott then take McAllister's spot in that midfield three. And yeah, but apart from that, I think that's as good as we're going to get for this game, I think. But yeah, gang, 10 million for Danny Alves as well.
Scary,
yeah, Liverpool had, and also like, what was it, 7 million for a certain Enzo Fernandez as well that we turned down only like 18 months ago. Yeah. Right. Although that ain't too much of a miss for me, to be fair.
Oh yeah, Simiao as well. Remember?
Yeah, David
he
Silva
scored against us.
Yeah, the David Villa one. The David Villa one was a weird one because
very weird.
Liverpool were very, very interested in him, but David Villa never wanted to leave Spain. That was the issue. He never wanted to leave Spain. Can't blame him.
Did pretty well there.
Yeah, I mean, he was decent wherever he went in Spain, but yeah, he never wanted to leave Spain, really. Yeah, we could have had Aguero at a time, yeah. But guys, if Twitter and social media was around with all these players that we should have got back in the day, you lot would be going mental over the previous owners. Like, absolutely. Everyone goes mad over FSG now not getting certain players, yeah? Go back 20 plus years. If social media was around then and the players we didn't get, no, man.
I read some crazy stat. When we went on that mad run back in the 70s, when we just won like league after league after league, 85% of the Liverpool team were Scottish.
Yeah.
Loads of mad jocks. Bring on Doak.
But we got the Talic and Sime Pongolo instead. Yeah, Jesus Christ. And what was the other player? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, it's when Roy Evans was manager. And Liverpool had offered Marcel Desailly. Do you remember this? Liverpool offered Desailly. Liverpool wanted to get Desailly. Roy Evans said no. Roy Evans said no to Desailly, and then he went to Chelsea because he was leaving. It was AC Milan that went out at the time, I believe.
Yeah.
He was leaving AC Milan. Liverpool were in pole position to go and buy Desailly, but Roy Evans said no to Desailly. Didn't want to upset the changing room was the word at the time. Yeah. Don't go and get a player like Desailly. No, don't do that. Go and get someone like Taribo West. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. It's just... Yeah, this team, man. Anelka
that road.
And Anelka was desperate to stay at Liverpool.
That was the one.
Gerard Houllier watched Juve in the World Cup and went, he's better. Look, to be fair, we all watched Juve in the World Cup and thought,
he was really good.
Player. And then he's a complete arsehole. And only scored 2 goals that season, and they were all on his debut. But again, like I keep saying, everyone has a go about the owners today. Why couldn't the owners have got Anelka and Juve back then? No one says anything. No, I mean, we're living in a parallel universe. Before we go, guys, quickly want to talk about Robbo. So, Klopp said he had his surgery, I believe, yesterday. Klopp said, so we went from, it looks like it's going to be 10 to 12 weeks, to Klopp saying there's no date on his return. It's left us short in that left back area. Look, you can't, everyone keeps saying, I've seen people blame the owners for Robbo's injury, saying that's why we should have more than Tsimikas as backup. I mean, how many left backs do you want in the club? I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Tsimikas isn't a bad backup, by the way.
No, exactly. And then most people, if they got 2 left backs, they're their first choice left backs. They've got 2 fighting for the spot. The third one's always usually the youth player. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
Klopp's saying there's no date on his return when previous reports are saying 10 to 12 weeks. What do you make of that, K-Mac? Do you think that we won't see him again now till maybe late January, early February?
I think he's probably just doing what he does with Thiago. I think he doesn't really want to put a date on it. It's also about his rehabilitation as well. We have a lot of players that break down in rehabilitation at Liverpool. Seems to be a common thing. So it does make sense that he's not putting a date on it. But I would say we're not going to see him till Jan.
Yeah, it's a shame that
it is.
Robbo at his best is obviously our best.
It's a shame for Scotland as well, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, Robbo, I want to get fit for the Euros.
Oh yeah,
you will be ready for that.
He doesn't want a player coming in and playing well in that position.
Look, he's lucky Tsimikas plays there.
No, I mean for Scotland as well.
For Scotland, yeah. Well, he's got obviously Tierney who can take his spot there, ain't he? So that's a decent left back.
It is.
I never want Robbo to ever be injured or anything like that. But if there ever was a player that just needed to sit on the couch for a few months,
it's Robbo.
Andy Robinson, ain't it?
100%.
It is that. It's not anything to do with his legs or anything. It's his shoulder. So the only thing he's going to have to worry about coming back is just that. You know, like Salah was a bit concerned about his shoulder injury when he came back about the duels with shoulder to shoulder with people and all that. It took him a little bit. I think that's the only thing Robbo's going to find. But then I think it's this shoulder. So if he's playing left back, it's not going to be the shot. You know, if he's overlapping, that's not really the shoulder. It should be bumping into people, should it? It should be the shoulder away from the pitch.
The other one,
yeah. So it could be the rest he needs. You know, it could be the rest. Obviously, you don't want him injured, but Robbo has had 0 rest in 6 years or whatever it is he's been at Liverpool.
And he runs every single blade of grass from start to finish. He's not a player that you see stood still ever.
No, exactly.
I would love to know if there's some geek in there who's done the numbers. I would love to know the amount of miles he's ran for Liverpool, because I'm sure it's out there.
Oh, he's probably. I bet you can find it somewhere. I bet he's got to be number 1, surely.
He's probably ran around the world 3 times.
The equivalent of what he's done on the clock. It probably has.
Quiz question now.
It's probably close. Big up Toto Hammer in the chat. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Don't subscribe to his channel, guys. Big up John in the chat as well. Hope you're doing well. Jamie, people are being pure disrespectful to Robbo. What people, John? Let me know what people.
Definitely not us.
We're hammering them out. We're hammering them out, mate. We're hammering them out. No, Robbo's going to be sorely missed. He's going to be out for quite a while. His presence will be missed in the team. It's just not his playing ability. It's him as a player. So his presence will be missed. But as we keep saying, this is a massive chance for Tsimikas to nail down that left back spot for his own. If he can take it, and if Klopp trusts him enough, and look, if he doesn't play in this game, if Tsimikas plays tomorrow, he ain't playing Saturday, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because Klopp's already said it. Tsimikas is not going to play every game till Robbo's back. As he said, it's not possible. But when Robbo's available, Tsimikas never gets a shout. So I don't know. Does that tell you that he don't completely trust Tsimikas? I'm not sure, but maybe he's just worried that if Tsimikas gets injured, then he's got no left back. Maybe that's what he means.
If he doesn't play tomorrow, then you know that Tsimikas is his replacement while he's out. Like that, that's kind of the message I get, because he doesn't want to risk an injury and leaving himself with basically 2 kids. And Joe Gomez, who's not familiar with that role for a number of years.
Yeah,
and I totally agree with what a couple of people are saying. He's a massive leader on the pitch as well. He is.
What, Robbo? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a massive leader on the pitch.
That's what I'm saying.
That will be missed big time.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just him as a player; it's what he gives
No.
us. That is definitely going to be missed, no doubt about that. Guys, get your score predictions in before we go. K-Mac, if that's the team we play, or something similar to that 11 that we picked, what's your scoreline going to be, my friend?
4-0.
4-0. Big up, Ravi. He was, definitely.
I think if Jota plays, he gets a couple as well.
Yeah.
Probably a brace.
Get your scores in the chat, guys.
Nunes will get one as well.
2-0, 3-1.
What's with this 3-1? Can we stop it? I don't want us to concede anymore.
2-0. Big up, Toto says 4-0. 2-1, 5-0. It should be a hammering. I think.
Oh, I don't want a 2-1.
Liverpool. I do feel like Liverpool. Look, I keep saying it. I think Liverpool got the best attack in the league. But if you go by stats at the moment, Liverpool ain't scoring enough goals. So I do think Liverpool need to sort of unleash their goal scoring ability. Look, see that stat today about Salah, by the way. We scored something like over 400 goals under Jurgen Klopp, and Mo Salah scored 44% of them.
Yeah, 44%. Yeah, it's insane.
So we scored over 400 goals under Jurgen Klopp, guys, and apparently Salah's scored 44% of them. That's insane.
It's crazy. I do think we are on the verge of just hammering a team.
Yeah,
like we did to Bournemouth. One of those games where we just everything goes in. I do think we're on the verge of that because we have so much possession in games. Like over 80% possession in most of the games this season is incredible. Like we outpass teams by a third, like in most games. So, I do think we're on the verge of just smashing someone. And a European night, bring it on.
Yeah, give them a lot of confidence. I think it'll give the boys a lot of confidence if they can put a few goals past Toulouse tomorrow, and then rest up. Then players come off, get rested up, and they go into the Forest game Sunday. Again, another home game. Really, confident, up for it. We owe Forest as well. So from last season, our home game against Forest last season, was it at home we lost to Forest or was it away?
It was away.
Yeah, because we lost at home to Leeds, didn't we?
It was our ex-player as well.
Yeah, that's right. Only.
He's injured. He's injured now, though.
Yeah.
I do rate him as well. I do rate him.
Quasi, I said this as well. I wouldn't be shocked if Mo starts as well. It wouldn't shock me if Mo did start this game. Get the game.
He was in the team, Quasi, and then we took him out.
Yeah.
You know that he could come back in again.
Paul can't afford to lose. Everybody this is going to be the pun, ain't it? They certainly can't. We should be slapping these guys at least 3 goals. They're 10th in France. Yeah, look, we should be. But we've got, as Klopp said today, they drew 1-1 with PSG this season already. So we've got to make sure we're not too overconfident, not too arrogant, and pay respect to the team that we're playing.
That was away. As well.
Yeah, exactly. And pay respect to the team that we're playing and play in a professional manner. If Liverpool play in a professional manner, they get this job done easy. No doubt about it. If we get too overcocky and too arrogant and overconfident, that's when you get results not go your way. So, yeah. We need
to be careful on set pieces as well because they've got a guy called Logan Costa who scored quite a few goals. He's a centre back. He plays for Cape Verde. He scores quite a few goals from corners, so we need to be a bit careful for him. But they've lost their best player, who the name I can't pronounce. He's Moroccan, I think.
Yeah. So,
but he's their star player. But he's out, which is good.
I'm going to go Liverpool 3-0. I think, let me have a look at the group right now.
I think they're behind us. I think it's them. I think it's us.
Yeah, I think we win this. We're quite clear in the group. So let me have a look at the group. Let me have a look at the table right now. So let me find our group. So we're topping the group at the moment with 6 points, and Toulouse are second with 4 points. And Union have got 1 point, and LASK have got 0. So Liverpool win tomorrow, they go on 9 points. Toulouse will be on 4 points. If Union beat LASK, they'll be on 4 points equal with Toulouse. So Liverpool will be 5 points clear at top of the group with 3 games to go. Yeah, it's pretty much done. Pretty much, and then you only got to draw Toulouse away, and then you top the group. So, yeah, I think Klopp's doing the right thing personally, taking the first few group games seriously. Because as we said, if everyone's just joining the chat right now, whoever finishes top of the group in Europa League goes straight to the last 16 to join the people that finish third in the UEFA Champions League groups. Whoever finishes second in their group have to play the last 32. So it's a big onus on you finish top of your group, and Klopp ain't gonna want more games. So yeah,
it'd be interesting to see some of the teams that might drop down as well, because I think all the main teams are all qualifying pretty well, aren't they?
Yeah.
All of the big teams are all going through quite comfortably, aren't they?
It's that Newcastle group. That's anyone's to win now. I mean, that's anyone's. Be up Solo. I think Klopp is taking the tournament seriously, and he should. It's the only cap he hasn't won. Yeah, you should take it seriously, man. Go and subscribe to Solo. Go and subscribe to Toto Hammer in the chat as well. Any mods in the chat, please put their links in the chat. Please, please, please. Guys, you know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to K-Max channel as well. I think his link has been in the chat. Press that link. Go and subscribe to him.
Big up.
Go and show the love, guys.
On the road to 200.
There you go. Get him up to 200 before the night's out, please. There's 65 of you in here now. Go and 65. Go and subscribe to K-Max. Guys, we're out of here. I will be back tomorrow for the watch along. I'll be live at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow for the watch along between Liverpool and Toulouse. Make sure you catch me on the watch along, guys. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you very much from me and K-Mac. We'll see you again soon.